those are special men. You know, I remember when I was in seminary, I had this dream early on in my formation. Dead, and was with me again in this world. And I was like, I can't be a priest if I have a spouse. You know, I'm gonna have to leave the seminary, but I'm thankful that I've got my wife. It was a conflicting dream. It really was.
So what rainy day? Yes, it is. You got this special for you. Bit of Ireland.
Bit of Ireland. With the rain falling down, I leave Father Peter and head south down to New York City and Harlem, where Peter's son John lives.
Yeah, this is West Harlem, New York City.
He teaches mathematics at Fordham University, and together we sit outside a coffee shop chatting about his dad's vocation. When you first saw him in a collar, and it was real in front of you, you're laughing now, what did you think?
I guess it was a mix. On the one hand, it's like, whoa, that's wild. Like, oh my gosh, my dad's got this collar on. He's a pastor. People are calling him father, and it's not just me. Because I mean, the other way that I felt was that, oh, this actually makes perfect sense. This is actually a really, really, I don't want to say solution to a problem, but a really cool way to just roll with what life has handed you.
Your own faith. Do you have a strong faith like your father?
No, I don't have the faith that my father has, but I do go to church and I do pray.
Would you talk about faith a lot and about the Catholic Church?
Yeah, for sure.
Why are you laughing when I say that?
Because I can imagine, because I'm picturing, you know, one or two specific cases where I feel like my aunt and I really made some really good points when talking to my dad about some things like that. I mean, we were talking about abortion, and you know, all these conversations kind of just end with like, okay, well, I hear what you're saying. You had some good points. I feel like I also had some good points, but neither of us is changing our mind. so it just ends there.
You love him so much.
Sure. Yeah.
So I know that you
strike, threatening to attack again when that comes. So all eyes are now on the Supreme Leader. The words and tone of his sermon will be carefully watched for what they signal about where this dangerous crisis might go next.
President Biden has congratulated the US Dock Workers Union and employers for reaching a tentative deal to end the crippling 3-day strike. Mr. Biden had been encouraging both sides to the negotiating table. The agreement will see dock workers' pay increase by more than 60% over the next 10 years. 3 former US police officers have been found guilty of witness tampering following the death of a black man during a traffic stop in Memphis, Tennessee last year. Darius Beam, Demetrius Haley and Justin Smith were among 5 officers who punched and kicked Tyree Nichols after he was stopped for alleged reckless driving. Smith has died 3 days later in Speaking outside the court, Mr. Beam's father, Robin Wells, expressed his satisfaction.
We are all elated. We're all very happy that these guys have been put in jail. This is a long time coming. Justice for Tyree. So we're just so very proud that all of them are going to jail.
This is the world news from the BBC. The Human Rights Group has accused an armed gang in Haiti of attacking a small town, killing 20 people, including children, burning homes and vehicles. It said thousands of residents were forced to leave and sought and seek refuge as the gang went on rampage. The World Health Organization has approved the first emergency diagnostic test for mpox, which is hoped will help stop the spread of the deadly virus. The PCR test enables detection of the virus from human skin lesions. The British government says it will pledge almost $29 billion for carbon capture technology, despite criticism by environmental campaigners. Ministers say 2 planned facilities for capturing and storing carbon dioxide will create thousands of jobs in the north of England and help cut carbon emissions. Justin Rowland reports.
Keir Starmer is expected to say investing in capturing the carbon dioxide produced in industrial processes and storing it permanently in huge oil and gas wells will boost the economy by enabling the decarbonisation of UK industry as well as cutting the country's carbon emissions. There's been criticism from some Green campaigners. Friends of the Earth says the government should be spending the money insulating people's homes, not on a technology it says will just extend the lifespan of the fossil fuel industry.
Prosecutors in California are reviewing the convictions of 2 American brothers jailed nearly 30 years ago for murdering their parents. Eric and Mal Menendez were accused of shooting their parents and their family contribution in order to inherit their fortune and were sentenced to life imprisonment without parole. There's been renewed interest in their case following a recent Netflix TV series. The Office of the Los Angeles District Attorney says it will consider new evidence submitted by the brothers last year, alleging that their father had molested them. That's the latest world news from the BBC.
Thank you so much for that news. Hello and welcome to Newsnet on the BBC World Service with James Cocknell and Victoria Wongwita. In the program today, we're going to focus on the multi-dimensional conflict in the Middle East. We'll hear why the UK has handed over the control of a remote but strategically important cluster of islands in the Indian Ocean after more than half a century. We'll speak to the winner of a major award known as the Alternative Nobel Prize, an environmental activist from the Philippines. We have sports and business too, and we welcome your thoughts on anything you hear on the program. Our number for your WhatsApp is 4477 8620
We start then in the Middle East. The latest developments include huge Israeli airstrikes near Beirut airport. Several media reports quote Israeli officials saying they were targeting Hezbollah to lead. Israel is combating Hezbollah inside Lebanon, working out how to respond to Iran's missile barrage, and of course it's still fighting Hamas in Gaza. The Hezbollah and Hamas receives substantial support from Iran. And one of the most senior leaders of Hamas, which is designated a terrorist organisation by the UK and other governments, told the BBC that the current crisis stage for Western Middle East, which has led to the deaths of tens of thousands of people around the world, is justified. The deputy leader of Hamas, Ali Al-Qaeda, has been
speaking about international heritage every day. With an Israeli attack group, Iran and its allies are trying to plan. The Iranian president is in contact, bracing Khalil al-Hayat, the political leadership of Hamas. His attack on Israel last October started a year of war and a crisis that is deepening. Khalil al-Hayat is the senior Hamas leader outside Gaza after Israel assassinated his predecessor, Ismail Haniyeh, in July. His leg was broken in the attack and he was still in a surgical boot when we met him in Doha a few hours before Iran attacked Israel on Tuesday. Let us go back to the 7th of October last year. Why did Hamas attack Israel?
We have to sound around the world to tell the Arab people we cause the Iranians. Because they do Israel, the planet's enemy, the great national community. We have to do something to tell the world that there is people who have been under occupation for decades.
Why did your men kill so many civilians, children as well?
We ordered for resistance fighters, there were not to target children. The objective was the occupation soldiers who were always killing, bombing, and destroying in Gaza. We don't endorse harming civilians. On the ground, there were certainly personal mistakes and actions. The fighters may have felt that their lives were in danger.
Your men who weren't in danger, they were standing with terrified civilians who were sitting on the ground and they were standing over them with weapons. That is not a battle.
We've all seen how the fighters went into the houses, the families, they
They were shooting them. There are videos.
When they went into some of the houses, none of the women, including the dead, were terrified. Those videos obviously were very condition for us.
Almost a year later, Gaza is ruined. There are more than 40,000 dead, many of them civilians. Your capacity to fight Israel has been massively diminished. Was it worth all of that?